couple of ways to use technology to find different polynomial graph features right now. So I'm going to use the Q2 review to do this. So I'm going to scroll down here. Yours might look different depending on what class you're in or what year this is. I'm just going to use the one from 2021, I guess it is now. Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to go to this section, finding maximum and minimum values with technology. So I'm just going to click on that section. Okay. So it says to find the minimum value of this function to the nearest hundredth. So I'm going to need to make a graph of this function. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually copy this. I'm hoping this works. I'm going to Command-C that on my laptop. And then I'm going to go to a new tab, and I'm going to go to desmos.com/calculator. So you can go to that website, or if you just Google Desmos graphing calculator and hit enter, it'll be the first website that pops up. So you can see now I have two of the same screen open, so I'm just going to close one of them. So I'm going to click into my equation box, and I'm going to paste. Oop, that did not work. Okay, that's okay. We thought we'd be fancy. Okay, so I'm going to just type my equation in. So it started off by copying and pasting it to the f of x part equals 1.4x squared. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually pull this out. Let's see, let's just make a little bit of a split screen here. So that way we can see both. There we go. Okay, so I got squared. I hit my right arrow key to go down, and then minus 17.5x plus 48. And then I'm going to close my equation box just so I can see it. I'm going to scroll out. Okay, so I've got a parabola here, and I want the minimum value. So the minimum is going to be at this point, and the minimum value is the y value. And then it wants it to the nearest hundredth. So that means I need to round it to 2 decimal places. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. So my y value is negative 6.688. So hundredths place is that second decimal place. So I'm going to look at the third decimal place, which is an 8, which is going to bump that 8 up to a 9. So my answer is going to be negative 6.69. And then I'm going to hit submit. There we go. So that's how you find the minimum or maximum value. So let's find some zeros with technology. Let's do another one of this. So I'm going to open my equation box back up. So I'm going to find the zeros, which are the x-intercepts of that function. So I'm just going to edit what I have. So I'm going to put a negative in front. So it's negative 1.7x squared minus 10x minus 7. Okay, so the zeros, close my equation box to make it a little bigger, zoom in. Okay, so my zeros are at these 2 points. So this one at negative 5.07 is already rounded to the hundredths place because there's only 2 decimal points. So I have 2 answers. So I'm going to hit the plus button here to make 2 boxes. So my first one is rounded for me. And then in my second answer, I have to round that to the nearest hundredth. So the third decimal point is a 2, which is not going to bump the 1 up. So I'm going to type in negative 0.81. There we go.